Hello, dear friend. Before we begin this quiet journey together, I invite you to settle in. Find a comfortable place to rest. Maybe you're lying down or wrapped in a cozy blanket. Take a deep, slow breath in and gently breathe out. Let your thoughts drift away like soft waves upon the shore. Tonight, we will travel back in time to a small, peaceful fishing village long ago, where the days moved gently and the fishermen looked to a humble light on the dock to guide them home. This is a story about quiet moments, simple lives, and the little details that history often forgets. So, as you listen, allow your mind to wander calmly, and let sleep come softly as the night falls. Part 1. The Village by the Sea. Setting the scene. Imagine a village tucked along a calm bay, where the sea meets the land in gentle curves. It's a place where wooden boats rest, bobbing lightly with the rhythm of the tide. The air is cool, salty, and carries the soft scent of seaweed and fresh fish. Early in the morning, the fishermen rise before dawn, their silhouettes dim against the pale sky. They prepare their nets and lanterns by the dock, their movements steady and unhurried, practiced over many years. Behind the village, the land rises gently, dotted with small cottages, their chimneys whispering thin trails of smoke into the quiet air. Life here is measured by the tides and the seasons, a simple rhythm that connects every soul in the village. As the sun begins to rise higher, the fishermen ready their gear. Their nets, woven carefully by hand, hang drying near the dock, each knot telling the story of countless fishing trips. Wooden crates sit stacked, ready to hold the day's catch. The fishermen's hands are weathered, their skin marked gently by years spent at sea and under the sun. They speak in low voices, sharing small stories and laughter that blend softly with the sounds of gulls above. A few children run along the shoreline, their bare feet tracing paths in the wet sand, curious about the work of their fathers and uncles. The villagers respect the sea. They understand its moods, its gifts, and its quiet dangers. This respect is embodied in a small lantern, the fisherman's dock light. The dock light was more than just a tool. It was a symbol of safety and home, especially when the sky darkened and the sea whispered in the night. Made from simple materials, often a small lantern with a flame shielded by glass and metal, it stood at the edge of the dock, steadfast and glowing. At dusk, the light was lit carefully, its gentle flame flickering against the salt-worn wood. The fishermen would look to this light as they returned from their day's work, tired but hopeful, guided by its steady glow. Sometimes the wind would carry the salty scent of the sea, and the light's flame would dance softly in the night breeze. For the villagers, the dock light was a comforting presence, a quiet guardian through the long evening hours. As the light on the dock glows brighter with nightfall, the village settles into calm routines. Families gather by their hearths, sharing simple meals prepared from the day's catch, perhaps a stew simmering gently in a clay pot, or fresh bread warmed on the fire. The soft crackle of flames mingles with the distant sound of waves. Children listen to elders recount quiet tales of the sea, not loud or dramatic stories, but gentle recollections of long-ago days, fishing customs, and the ways the village has endured. Lanterns flicker in windows, casting cozy pools of light onto cobblestone paths. The scent of pine wood smoke drifts lazily through the air. Outside, the dock light continues to shine, a small but steady beacon against the darkening world. As the days stretch longer into spring, the village awakens in fresh colors and sounds. The sea remains a steady companion, its gentle waves singing a familiar tune. Fishermen take to the waters earlier, their boats slicing quietly through the misty mornings. The smell of salt and seaweed grows stronger as the tides bring in new life, small crabs scuttling near the rocks, and the occasional splash of a jumping fish. Villagers begin to mend their nets, their fingers deftly weaving the threads together. In an ancient pattern passed down through generations, the dock light, ever watchful, burns steadily through soft spring evenings, guiding tired boats safely home. Part 6. The rhythm of daily life. Heartbeat of the village beats gently to the rhythm of the tides and daily tasks. Women prepare meals. From the fresh catch, their kitchens warm with the smell of cooking fish, herbs, and freshly baked bread. Children learn the ways of the sea slowly, watching their elders cast nets and reading the shifting skies for signs of weather. The elders gather in the evenings, their voices low and soft, telling stories not of great battles or kings, but of quiet courage and the simple joys of village life. By the flicker of candlelight, they speak of the importance of patience, waiting for the right tide, the right moment, the right catch. In these stories, the dock light appears as a gentle friend, never hurried, always steady. Part 7. The village through rain and storm. Not every day is calm and kind. Sometimes soft. Rains fall for hours, drumming quietly on the wooden roofs. The fishermen rest on such days, their boats safe and dry on the shore. The smell of wet earth mixes with sea salt in the air, and the village slows into a gentle hush. Storms come too, though rarely fierce, more like reminders from the sea to respect her moods. During these times, the docklight's glow becomes even more precious, a small, brave flicker in the darkened night. Families gather close, sharing warm blankets and quiet conversations, waiting patiently until the skies clear once again. Part 8. The harvest of the sea with summer's arrival. The bounty of the sea increases. The fishermen venture further, returning with fuller nets and bright smiles. The village celebrates these gifts quietly, with fresh fish laid out to dry and salt preserved carefully for winter months. Small festivals happen by the shore, with soft music played on wooden flutes and gentle singing from the villagers. Evenings are long and warm, and the dock light continues its silent watch, a gentle reminder of home, no matter how far the boats have traveled. Part 9. Reflections on the night. And the light night is a sacred time in the village. The dock light is not just a guide for returning fishermen. It is a symbol of the community's heart. It reminds each person that, no matter where the sea may carry them, there is a place where they are awaited with open arms. Under the quiet stars, the light flickers softly, a heartbeat in the darkness. It whispers of safety, of welcome, and of the steady rhythm of life by the sea. Part 10. The gentle passage of years. Years pass, gently, like waves rolling to shore. Children grow into fishermen and women skilled in the crafts of the village. The dock light is maintained carefully, its flame never allowed to falter. Though the world beyond the village changes slowly, here the pace remains steady and calm. Life's simple pleasures, a shared meal, a quiet walk along the shore. The soft glow of the dock light at dusk holds deep meaning. They connect the people to each other and to the ever-changing yet constant sea. Part 11. Morning mist and silent waters in the early hours before dawn. The village is wrapped in a gentle blanket of mist. The water near the shore looks like a soft mirror, reflecting faint silhouettes of boats and the quiet outlines of distant hills. The fishermen prepare silently, their movements slow and careful, so as not to disturb the peaceful morning. Mist swirls lightly above the waves, catching the first hints of pink and gold from the waking sun. This moment of calm is a daily blessing, a soft pause before the world begins its busy hum. The dock light still glows faintly, its flame mingling with the early morning light, ready to guide the returning boats after their journey. Part 12. The craft of boat building. Boat building is a quiet art passed down through the village families. By the water's edge, skilled hands work slowly and precisely, shaping timber into the gentle curves of fishing boats. The scent of fresh-cut wood mingles with the salty air, and the sound of smooth planes and gentle hammer taps fills the workshop. Each plank is carefully chosen, each nail gently hammered in place. The boats are designed not only to carry fish, but to weather the moods of the sea, steady, reliable, and humble. Watching a new boat take shape is like watching a promise, a vessel ready to carry hopes across the water. Part 13. The seasons turn. Autumn's quiet arrivals, summer fades. A soft coolness returns to the air. The village prepares for the changing season with calm efficiency. Fishermen mend nets more carefully, checking each knot, ensuring readiness for the shorter days ahead. The docklight's flame is lit earlier each evening, casting a warm glow that pierces the growing dusk. Leaves turn gentle shades of amber and rust on the trees behind the village, and the scent of burning wood drifts from chimneys. Evenings are spent indoors more often, where families share quiet conversations and stories beneath the flickering candlelight. The rhythm slows, but the heart of the village continues, steady and sure. Part 14. The quiet festival of thanks. In the heart of autumn, the village gathers to quietly celebrate the bounty of the sea. This is not a loud or raucous festival, but a gentle gathering of thanks. Soft music drifts from wooden flutes, and voices rise in simple songs passed down through the years. Tables are laid with the day's freshest catch, and small fires warm the cool night air. The dock light burns bright that evening, a symbol of gratitude and hope for the months to come. Even as the wind carries the first whispers of winter, the village holds warmth in its shared moments of peace and kindness. Part 15. Winter's embrace. Rest and reflection. Winters in the village is a time of rest. The sea is quieter, often capped with thin sheets of frost. Fishermen spend more time on land, repairing tools and sharing stories by the fire. The dock light glows steadily through the long nights, its flame a steady pulse against the dark. Snow sometimes dusts the rooftops and softens the edges of the landscape. Life slows to a whisper, inviting reflection and calm. In these quiet months, the village feels wrapped in a gentle hush. A pause before the sea's endless dance begins again. Part 16. The promise of spring returns, as winter's hold loosens. The village breathes again with the promise of spring. The air smells fresh and clean, carrying hints of earth and growing things. Fishermen begin to prepare once more, their eyes bright with quiet anticipation. The docklight, ever faithful, waits patiently for their safe return. Birds return to the shore, their songs weaving soft melodies into the gentle breeze. With each new day, the cycle continues, a rhythm of work, rest, and togetherness that has lasted for generations. Part 17. The power of small things. In this village, life is built on small, meaningful moments. A hand reaching to light the dock lantern, the soft hum of a boat on still water, the shared smile between neighbors. These simple acts hold a quiet power, binding the community together in trust and care. The dock light itself is a reminder that even the smallest flame can offer guidance in darkness. It teaches patience, hope, and the gentle strength found in steadiness. Part 18. Nightfall and dreams as night gently falls once again. Imagine the dock light's flame dancing softly against the dark. Feel the cool breeze whisper across your skin and the gentle pull of the sea nearby. The village sleeps under a blanket of stars, quiet and safe. And now, as you listen, allow your own breath to slow and deepen. Let your mind drift, carried by the soft rhythm of waves and the steady glow of that welcoming light. There is nothing more to do, only to rest, to dream, and to be cradled by this peaceful story. Part 19. The gentle murmur of the sea at dawnby. For the sun fully rises, the sea whispers softly to the shore. Waves curl gently against the wooden pilings of the dock, creating a tender rhythm. The air is cool and still, carrying the scent of salt and seaweed. A lone fisherman stands quietly at the edge of the dock. The dock lights glow faint but steady behind him. He watches the horizon, where the sky slowly shifts from dark blue to the softest shades of pink and lavender. It is a moment suspended. In time, a peaceful beginning to a new day filled with calm and quiet purpose. Part 20. The villages. Morning rituals. As the village awakens, smoke begins to rise from chimneys in thin, lazy spirals. The sound of wooden shutters being gently pushed open mingles with the low murmur of voices greeting the day. Women prepare simple breakfasts: warm porridge, fresh bread, and salted fish, filling the air with comforting aromas. Children stretch and yawn, stepping outside barefoot to greet the cool morning. By the dock, nets are checked once more, and boats are prepared with care, each piece a part of a long tradition. The dock light, now unlit but still standing tall, watches silently over these familiar morning moments. A quiet sentinel in the heart of the village. Part 21. The quiet. Lessons of the sea. The sea teaches patience and humility. Fishermen learn to read the clouds, the color of the water, and the behavior of the birds. They understand when to wait and when to cast their nets wide. These lessons are passed from father to son, grandmother to granddaughter, woven into the fabric of daily life. The dock light serves as a constant reminder of these quiet truths, small flame reflecting the steadfast spirit of the community. Its light guides not just the boats but the hearts of all who call this village home. Part 22. Evening's soft embrace. As daylight fades, a gentle hush settles over the village. The sky becomes a canvas of deep blues and soft purples, sprinkled with the first shy stars. The fishermen return with their boats laden, greeted by the warm glow of the dock light. Their footsteps on the wooden planks are slow and steady, their faces peaceful after a day's work. Families gather near hearths, sharing stories that flow as gently as the evening breeze. Outside, the dock light's flame flickers softly, weaving light into the shadows, wrapping the village in a blanket of comfort and home. Part 23. The everlasting glow throughout the night. The dock light continues to burn softly. It is a steadfast companion in the quiet darkness, a promise kept through wind and calm, through storm and peace. Its flame may be small, but its presence is great, an emblem of hope, safety, and belonging. And as you lie quietly now, let your thoughts be carried by that gentle light, steady and sure. Let your mind drift softly like the waves beneath the dock, until sleep finds you wrapped in calm and rest. Part 24. the quiet dawn choruses. The village begins to stir once more. A gentle chorus rises softly from the shore. Seagulls call in the distance, their voices echoing faintly over the calm sea. The soft rustle of leaves in the mild morning breeze adds a delicate harmony. Fishers' boats creak softly as they sway gently with the tide, waiting patiently for their owners to begin. The dock light, though unlit in the dawn, stands like a faithful friend, quiet, steady, and full of unspoken promise. This early moment feels like a whisper, inviting calm and presence before the busyness begins. Part 25. The stories carried on the windowed tales drift softly through the village, carried by the sea breeze and shared in low voices around fires. And in cozy homes, these are not tales of battles or storms, but of quiet moments. A child's first successful catch, the careful mending of a beloved net, the long friendship between neighbors. Each story is a gentle thread, weaving the community closer together, a living tapestry of memory and hope. The dock light is often mentioned in these stories, a humble glow that never faltered. No matter the weather, always a beacon of home. Part 26. The language of the tides. The sea speaks its own quiet language, and the villagers have learned to listen carefully. They watch the tides rise and fall, the patterns of the waves and the dance of light across the water. The dock light, positioned at the edge of land and sea, is their physical reminder of this delicate balance. It stands between the shifting waters and the steady earth, a small light holding space between two worlds. In this way, the dock light becomes a symbol not just of safety but of harmony, patience, and the beauty of quiet constancy. Part 27. The craft of lantern making behind the scenes. There are gentle craftspeople who care for the dock light itself. They shape the glass carefully, polishing it until it shines clear and bright. The metalwork is done with slow precision, bending and fitting each piece so the flame inside is protected from wind and rain. The wick is trimmed with delicate care to ensure the flame burns steady and true. Each evening, lighting the dock lantern is a ritual, a mindful moment to honor the past day and welcome the night ahead. Part 28. A moment of stillness. Sometimes, the most profound moments in the village are those of stillness, when the sea is calm and even the birds seem to pause. The dock light flickers gently in the quiet air, its warm glow mirrored softly in the water below. This stillness invites reflection, gratitude, and peace. It is a moment to simply breathe, to feel the slow heartbeat of the village, and to be present in the gentle flow of life. Part 29. The soft glow of lantern festivals. Though the village is small and simple, it marks special moments with quiet celebrations. One such evening, the villagers gather by the shore for a lantern festival. Small paper lanterns, glowing softly with candlelight, are gently set afloat on the calm sea. Their warm light flickers and dances across the water, blending with the steadfast glow of the dock light. Children watch with wide, gentle eyes, their faces illuminated by the soft lights, while elders hum low melodies passed down through generations. This peaceful gathering is not loud or crowded. It is a shared moment of beauty and calm, honoring the sea and the light that guides them home. Part 30. The rhythm of night and day. The village lives in harmony with the steady cycles of nature. Day turns into night. Night folds softly into day again. The dock light burns through every night, a constant companion to the ebb and flow of life. As fishermen set out at dawn and return at dusk, They are connected by the silent promise of that glowing flame. It is a reminder that no matter how far the sea carries them, the village and the light awaits their safe return. This rhythm, gentle and unchanging, brings comfort and a quiet peace that flows through the hearts of all who live here. Part 31. The wisdom of the elders. The village elders are keepers of memory and quiet wisdom. Their voices are soft but full of meaning, carrying the lessons learned from years watching the sea and the dock light. They speak of patience, how the sea cannot be hurried, and neither can life. They remind the younger ones that strength lies in steadiness, in small actions done day after day. The dock light itself is a metaphor for this wisdom, a small flame burning bright, steady, through wind and rain, a quiet guide through darkness. Gathered around fires or by candlelight, these stories are shared gently. A soothing balm for young and old alike. Part 32. The calm after the storms sometimes visit the village, though never fierce enough to break its calm spirit. After the wind quiets and the waves settle, the villagers emerge to find the dock light still glowing softly. Its flame may flicker, but it never dies. This small resilience brings comfort and quiet hope. The sea, ever changing, teaches them to find peace even after tumult, to trust in the returning calm, and to value the steady glow that welcomes them back. Part 33. The dock light as a living memory over the years. The dock light has become more than just a lantern. It holds the memories of countless nights and countless journeys. Its flame whispers stories of fishermen who've gone to sea, of families who've waited quietly on the shore. Each flicker is like a heartbeat, steady and true. And as you listen to this story tonight, you too become part of this gentle history, connected by light, by sea, and by the calm rhythms of a village at peace. Part 34. The soft whispers of evening breezes. South's twilight settles softly over the village. The evening breeze carries whispers through the air. It rustles the leaves of the nearby trees and brushes gently against the wooden boats tied to the dock. The dock light's flame flickers quietly in response, its warm glow a comforting beacon amid the cooling dusk. Villagers pause their work to breathe in the calm, letting the breeze carry away any lingering thoughts or worries. This soft moment between day and night is filled with gentle peace, a pause in the rhythm of life where everything feels perfectly still yet full of quiet. Promise. Part 35. The tender care of the dock light keeper in the village. There is one whose responsibility is to tend the dock light each evening. With careful hands, they prepare the lantern, trimming the wick, lighting the flame, and shielding it from the wind. This ritual is performed slowly and mindfully, a quiet act of dedication to the safety and comfort of all who live and travel. By sea, the lightkeeper moves gently, as if in conversation with the flame, knowing that this small glow holds great importance. Their footsteps fade softly away once the lantern is lit, leaving the dock bathed in a warm, steady light that ripples softly over the water's surface. Part 36. A night under the stars, when the village sleeps. The night sky unfolds in all its quiet grandeur. Stars twinkle softly overhead, reflected faintly in the calm waters of the bay. The dock light's glow blends with the moonlight, creating a gentle interplay of light and shadow. The sound of the sea lapping quietly against the shore becomes a lullaby, soothing and steady. Even in the deepest night, the dock light stands as a reminder of home, constant, unchanging, and full of gentle warmth. It is a companion to dreams, A soft guardian through the night's quiet hours. Part 37. The first light of morning, before the sun peaks above the horizon. The dock light still burns softly. Its flame wavers gently, bidding farewell to the night. As dawn approaches, the sky begins to lighten, shifting through soft hues of pink, peach, and pale blue. Fishermen prepare quietly for a new day, their movements calm and steady, like the tide's gentle rhythm. As the docklight's glow fades with the morning, it leaves behind a lingering sense of peace and safety. And in that peaceful moment, the village breathes once again, ready to greet the day. Part 38. The eternal presence of the dock light through all the days and nights, seasons and years. The dock light remains a steadfast symbol, a small flame that speaks of safety, community, and the unspoken bonds that tie people to one another and to the sea. It shines quietly, not with grand gestures, but with gentle constancy. And as you close your eyes tonight, may you carry with you the calm glow of that light. May it guide you softly into restful sleep, wrapping you in warmth and quiet comfort until morning comes. Again, Part 39. The sound of the sea at rest when night falls completely. The sea seems to hush. The waves become softer, rolling gently in slow, steady rhythms against the shore. Their quiet murmur is a soothing song, blending with the distant call of a lone seabird settling in for the night. The dock light's gentle flame glows warmly, casting a soft circle of light on the weathered wood of the pier. In this calm, everything feels suspended in a peaceful balance. The sea, the sky, and the village all breathing quietly together. Part 40. The village's simple joys. Life in the village is full of small, comforting moments. The warm scent of bread baking in the early morning. The soft laughter of children playing along the water's edge. The gentle clinking of tools as fishermen prepare their nets. The quiet kindness of neighbors sharing a smile or a helping hand. All these simple joys are part of the village's heartbeat, a gentle pulse that keeps the community connected and whole. And watching over it all, the dock light glimmers softly, a constant and quiet presence. Part 41. The whisper of the winds. The winds that sweep through the village carry stories of distant places and times. They move softly, rustling leaves and stirring the surface of the sea with delicate fingers. Sometimes the breeze brings the faint scent of wildflowers or fresh rain. Other times it carries the crispness of approaching autumn or the chill of winter's first breath. Through all these changes, the dock light remains a steadfast glow, welcoming and warm, unwavering against the shifting winds. Part 42. The dance of the flames. On quiet evenings, the dock light's flame seems to dance in slow, graceful patterns. It flickers gently in response to the soft breezes, casting moving shadows that play lightly across the wooden dock. This subtle dance is a quiet reminder of life's gentle movements, not rushed, not forced, but flowing naturally with time and tide. Those who watch the flame find a deep sense of calm in its steady presence, a soothing rhythm to carry them through the night. Part 43. The promise of safe return for every fisherman who ventures out to sea. The dock light is a beacon of hope. It promises safety and welcome, a home waiting patiently at the end of each journey. This promise is quiet but powerful, carried in the warm glow that shines steadily through darkness and storm. And for the village, the dock light is a symbol of trust in the sea, in each other, and in the enduring light that brings them all together. Part 44. The gentle passage of time. Years and seasons pass gently in the village. marked not by noise or haste, but by slow, meaningful change. Children grow, nets are mended, boats are built anew. The dock light continues to shine, unchanged in its purpose, ever faithful. It reminds everyone that amidst life's quiet cycles, some things remain constant: a steady flame, a safe harbor, and the comforting rhythm of home. Part 45. The morning light touches the water with the first gentle rays of dawn. The sea seems to glow softly. Light dances across the ripples, turning them into sparkling jewels that shimmer and fade with each gentle wave. The village begins to stir quietly, and the dock light stands patiently, its flame extinguished but its presence still strong. Fishermen prepare their boats with slow, careful movements, their breath visible in the cool morning air. There is a sacredness in these early moments, a soft beginning filled with quiet hope and steady peace. Part 46. The humble gifts of the sea. The sea provides for the village in small but meaningful ways. A basket of freshly caught fish, nets full and heavy, the occasional crab or shellfish tucked carefully within. These humble gifts are shared among neighbors with kindness and gratitude. Meals are simple but hearty, warmed by firelight and seasoned with stories told softly around the table. Each bite carries the flavor of salt, seaweed, and the gentle rhythm of the tides, and the docklight's steady glow in the evening serves as a reminder of these daily blessings. Part 47. The quiet art of waiting. Patience is a quiet art practiced by all who live by the sea. Fishermen watch the sky and water, waiting for the right moment to cast their nets or set their lines. Sometimes the day stretches long with little to show, but no one rushes or complains. The dock light teaches this same lesson, a flame that never rushes, but burns steadily through every night and every storm. In this way, the village learns to trust the flow of time, finding peace in the slow unfolding of each day. Part 48. The soft murmurs of evening stories as twilight falls. Families gather close, sharing stories in soft, gentle tones. These stories are not grand tales of adventure, but simple recollections, a helpful hand, a quiet act of kindness, the beauty of an ordinary day. Voices rise and fall like waves, soothing and warm. Outside, the dock light flickers softly, its glow a steady heartbeat that links past and present. These moments weave the fabric of the village's soul, a tapestry of love, memory, and quiet strength. Part 49. The calm of nightfall. Night descends with a soft hush, wrapping the village in velvet darkness. Stars appear slowly, twinkling faintly above the peaceful sea. The dock light burns warmly, a lone guardian in the gentle night. Its flame is small but brave, casting light on the worn planks and guiding souls safely through the dark. This calm night invites rest, a peaceful surrender to sleep's gentle embrace. Part 50. A whispered good night. And now, as you listen to this quiet story by the sea, feel your breath slow and deepen. Let the gentle flicker of the dock light's flame fill your mind with warmth and calm. Allow your body to relax fully, sinking softly into the comfort of night. There is nowhere to go, nothing to do, only to rest and dream beneath the steady glow of that welcoming light. Good night, dear friend.